What's up, guys? This is Gabe/Kev69. I'm back to another crappy video. The last one to wrap up this Belzebub thing. We're going to talk about MFing in Torment, or just MFing in general, and gambling and crafting. So obviously, you have an MF set. I don't even remember if I already talked about this, but like our MF set, and obviously you get this over time. Like you obviously don't just start with it. Fortitude, Tarnhelm, Skulders, MF Ami with as much damage. Well, you need res, life, and then damage. And rings with res. Rings with MF, res. Belts with MF, res. And so you equip this. Usually I wouldn't use the chest, I would use the Dragon Slayer for the instance with Death Knights and Demon Fire guys, because you have the max res. But so you equip as much it's like basic ARPG. You equip as much MF as you can while still being able to kill shit. So once you get to Torment, obviously you can farm you farm whatever you can farm. But at the same time, you have to farm where stuff can actually drop. So like once you get to Torment, you can drop Fanatics. And I never dropped any Fanatic in Hell. The first instance of Torment that I spawned, I literally started dropping.
I can't catch that.
Fanatic. So you would just run into a corner and slap melee mobs like this. Aggro a huge pack, sit in the corner and slap mobs. And like sometimes you'll spawn a rare that you cannot kill. And it'll be game over. But so you would do I'm obviously wearing my best DPS set, so this is way easier than it would be when you first get here. I'm just doing this to show for the video so it's faster, because it's an absolute fucking nightmare. So you aggro a massive, you put all of the MF gear, you run into it, you aggro a big pack of melee mobs, kill them, sit in a corner, cleave them down, and you're just, at the start, you just want to get Fanatic recipes, right? And like, you can get them from the first zone, so this is the fastest way to do it. But you will not find anything good here. So you only do this is, well, obviously we're talking from the perspective of SSF Barb. So you would get Fanatics. And then you would struggle your way up to caves. People on the forum say that caves is the first zone that you can find everything in the game. This is a bad instance already because it's ranged mobs, those dogs. So this would be bricked and I would just start again. But again, you aggro mobs, you hide in a corner, you cleave them down. But on caves level 9, you can get an instance with just melee mobs. The fat guys, the chargers, these bats. I don't like these invisible guys because you can't see them, obviously. And like you can get trapped and stuck and frustrated. Melee goats. Like you can get an instance with all melee mobs. So like you would make a game, get your elixirs in pots, run to caves level 9, check for an instance that you can kill.
It's hot down here.
Now this is a bad instance. Double ranged already, I wouldn't do it. But this is literally what the game is. Like this is what you have to do. Like there's nothing else you can do, right? And you would do this. Like they say you can drop shit here. I never dropped. I dropped
It's hot down here.
Viz armor and belt here, but nothing higher than that. This is a bad instance, but it's not too bad because with fire res, these fire throwers don't do too much damage, and the other two types are melee. So you can sit in a corner cleaving like this. Obviously, I'm using my best gear, so it's way easier. But this is what you would do, and like you can see when you enter the instance, you can just aggro like 5 trillion mobs, and the instance might be bricked instantly. And mobs like this, like rares with fucking lightning and shit, that can just be game over, like instantly. Like we don't even have pots for this, so this could be game over even with Torment level gear. But yeah, like you aggro a bunch of melee mobs, you sit in the corner and you cleave 3 at a time and nothing else can hit you. And you have to do this for a long time. And here you can find a safe instance. And obviously I would do this until you would either punch your monitor, go insane, or the EXP stops being good, because eventually this zone, like the advantage of doing this is you're getting drops and EXP, but eventually this zone will run out of EXP and you'll have to go higher. And maybe theoretically stuff can drop, but the drops in this game are so bad that like it's insane, and like this will take so long that eventually you'll get sick of this zone and you'll have to change it up. Otherwise you'll go insane. And you can see I'm getting stuck in hit stun. Even with my best gear, I get stuck in hit stun in this zone. And this is just level 9. And it's specifically this zone that can get lots of melee mobs, so it's a good farm zone. But again, we only found Viz belt and Viz thing, and we were doing it with MF, and we did it a lot. And it's like, it's insane, right? So after, I guess we'll just show the Torment version of it.
What ails
First,
you,
we'll just pick up some pots, because like this game is a fucking nightmare, man. Like you can just die. We just fucking put the elixirs on as well. We don't even have any left, like we used them all. So once you're either on the verge of going insane, or you just run out of getting EXP. It's like level 50, 52, 3, it really slows down. Then you'll struggle your way to hell, and you do the same thing. You spawn an instance, you look for a champ pack. Okay, these are usually bad mobs, but they're alone, so you'd be able to figure this out. If you aggro too many, oh no, we've aggroed more, this might be game over. Buff up, hide in a corner, kill as many like other melees before they and then you can trap them in a corner. And use teleport to get behind them and push them into a wall where they're stuck forever. They can't get away. So even these bitches are really bad. You can get a spawn where it's just them by themselves, and it's like a small room. And look at that, I killed a champ pack, 0 drops, just gold. So remember, you'll be in MF gear, shittier gear. It'll be way harder. You killed them, you got no item. You got literally no drop out of it. It's fucking insane, man. And like we said at the Hell video, most of the time you'll spawn an instance, walk into an open area, Aggro like 5 million witches, mages and all, and it's game over. Like, you will never recover from that. Are you starting your zone? Like, that was already a bad combination, so I wouldn't pursue it. Like, ideally, you spawn, there's a pack right there, you kill it, you start again. Like, it's an absolute fucking nightmare. Like this is bricked already because there's too many ranged mobs. Ranged mobs plus these fire guys plus me. Like, it's a nightmare, man. Like, again, you'll have shittier gear. You're trying to do it with MF. The advantage is it's D16, so you're getting EXP. And obviously the highest chance of drops. But in my opinion, the best zone, like, this is a bad zone already. Oh, again, champion succubus. If you can aggro the succubus without too many other mobs, there is a chance that you can recover from this. Like, try to get them in a corner, but it's hard, man. Like, when they're fast. And obviously this is with my best gear set. And you see, I'm in block stun and hit stun. I can't even attack. Like, that's how bad it is. And they leech all your mana. So you can't even, look, I can't even move, I'm just stuck in, hit stun.
Not enough mana.
I don't have mana. You can run, do Dark Pact, teleport, then try to get close to them and trap them. But they're so fast that it might not even be possible. But because this is a pretty good, room, you might still be able to trap them. And you want to have, Mortal Strike. Kill all the other ones because they, all the projectiles just get you in hit stun. So this is just an example of how painful it is, but you can get them down. And obviously champ packs are your best. My best drops came from champ packs. You don't want to lure them there because they'll just run away. But there's a way you can just get them into those corners. Like, eventually you learn how they like to move. But it's still a fucking nightmare. Eventually we got them down. They did drop some items. Obviously I'm not wearing MF, blah blah blah. And like, this was a bad combination of mods, so I probably wouldn't even try search the rest. I'd like to get a zone with the melee mobs, the Death Knights and the Demon Fire guys, because that's the best zone. Because you can actually full clear that zone, but it can be like 1 in 20 instances. This is Necros. Necros is instant game over. Unless there's a champ pack right there and 0 Necros or 1 Necro. Otherwise it's fucking game over. That's a shit zone. Like, this is literally what you have to do. Like, I'd like to show that zone, but it's so rare. Oh, Blood Knights? No, that's shit. And we talked in the other vid, like, the Frost... Lightning mages aren't too bad, because they don't trigger block. But the Frost mages are really bad, because they trigger block, and you have to wear CBF. This is Necros, it's fucking game over. Because champ packs, if they do drop, it's always a blue item, which can then get upgraded. Whereas everything else, that's game over. I really want to show the good zone, but like it's so rare. And like you would just do this until you want to punch your computer, then you'll go back to caves maybe and do that for a bit. Then you'll come back here and then you'll do a mage run, which we'll show in a sec. These are melee mobs, but generally, like this. That's just fucking game over already. If you see that, like the light, oh, that's game over. That's game over because if I walk forward, I'll aggro more, and it's just way too much. We want to show the fucking, but again, it could be fucking 1 in 20 or more. That's just instant game over. Like this is what it is, man. Like this is why it is so painful. And like we played since beating Torment, we leveled a rogue to fucking 37 to use the bow. Like it's obviously good, but unless you're killing in one hit, like that's game over already. You're so squishy, anything breathes on you, like you just die. And Mage, almost everything is immune to magic. That's a champ by itself. If we get her to come here without aggroing anything else, if we could trap her in a corner. Ah shit, I've waited too long. We don't want her to keep running that way. If we could trap her in this corner, we just clear these guys up and then try to trap her. Yes? Yeah, like this. So now she's trapped and you can just sit here. Like this is how you would kill. Obviously I'm using my best gear, like you would have way shittier gear. And like this was a shit combination of mobs, so I would just fucking... You would check like one extra room and see if you can find a champ, but... It's a fucking nightmare otherwise. Those fucking succubuses. Like, I want to show the good zone, but it doesn't look like we'll get it. We'll try one more, and then if not, then fuck it. But the best zone to do is level 16 with the Blood Knights and the Demon Fire guys with Dragon fucking Necros. That's fucking terrible. Plus 15 max fire res chest. Because they just sit at range, and you can tank all that fire, and you can kill the entire zone. And then you're getting drops, champs, and EXP. But we can't find it. This will be the last attempt. No, Necros, that's game over. I clicked new go, so we'll try a new one. Like, it's bad. Like, you can get it, like, twice in a row, and then you'll never get it for like 50 goes or whatever. Necrosis, game over, man. Well, we couldn't find it, but there is a good zone. Another zone is it 12? I think it's... Is it Caves 12? River of Flame? Like on the webs, can you see this? On the website, there's quests. And this is what we were talking about. Like, there's quests that give you stats. There's a quest, you gotta remember to do it for all 4 difficulties. There's a quest that gives you +1 Guardian. So you want to get the highest level Guardian you can before you do this even on normal, because you can get +4. And again, we've said, like, with a magic finds, with magic gear, with really good Torment level magic gear, you can get up to, like, and a shrine. Like, you can check the shrines on here as well. Like, there's full, there's full documentation. I thought we had it open. Eerie is magic, and then there's one for vitality. So, like, with really good magic gear and a shrine, you can get up to like 370 magic, which will give you level 11, and then +4, which will give you 15. But again, without 3-piece Viz, you have no mana, which means you can't cast any spells, so it's not that useful. And then there's a quest. So there's the quest for Guardian, and then there's a quest that we forgot. This quest, it gives you +1 golem if you defeat the summoner last. I completely forgot about this, but then again, I don't think golem is that useful on Torment, because Diablo will still kill him, and then he'll turn and just insta-kill you with the blood wave. And again, you don't have mana to cast it without 3-piece Viz, so like it's not that useful anyway. But, oh, what we were talking about was River of... Search Hell 14 for the room with a leave. Oh yeah, so you gotta... The problem with this quest is you have to find it, and that's just not worth it. You can fish. This is more like... If you're getting real miserable and you're gonna punch your computer or quit, you gotta change what you're doing. So like... Another good zone is River of Flame, because it's only fire mobs, demons, fat guys, and the chuckers. And with max fire res, you can tank it and clear the zone, assuming you don't get a rare that is like haste fire or something. But you have to find the zone. Like, you can get an instance where the thing spawns here, but you'd have to fish for it. So this is just, if you're on the verge of quitting, you have to change what you're doing, right? But River of Flame is another good zone, or good. It's another zone that you can do on a melee class. And again, this is all in the context of SSF Barb, SSF Melee. So that's like MFing killing mobs. Now we'll talk about Mage runs. So for Mage runs, you obviously need
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
I'll just show salvaging. Like, I guess we'll do it on a mage run, but like, you have to, if you salvage un-ID'd items, you get less crafts than you eventually, there's a quest, you get the anvil, and like, you won't even be able to kill him for a long time without cheesing it, because it's a hasted butcher. But like, you salvage, you get all these mats, and then eventually you find all these recipes and fanatics, and fanatic costs 2 alchemist box, and you only get 0 to 4 of them per full clear of Terra Domain. So good luck with that. But we'll talk about that in a sec. We're about to do a mage run. We're just clearing our inventory. So for a mage run, you obviously need mana pots. Do we even have any? We usually kept a tab with mana pots. You only need like 4 of them to get there. But it's been a while since I've done it. On Hell, it's not worth it because the eye level of the chests and the mobs is too low to drop anything, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. But to even get there on Torment, everything is so fast that you need cast speed gear. So any gear with cast speed, just like you keep fit gear and magic gear, you keep cast speed gear. And you won't have this for a long time. But so, doing a mage run, I would have my MF swap in my inventory, and then every run you swap in cast speed gear. This takes time. You have to swap to cast speed gear. And maybe even magic gear, because you need int to you need mana to do it. So I think that's my cast speed gear. And it's a pain in the ass because usually every run you get at least 3 or 4 mana pots back, because you need 3 pots to get there, and the bish that sells the pots is far away. So like, if you're trying to do runs, you go to the cave. We might fuck this up because I haven't done this in a long time. We swap to cast speed gear, we activate insanity for more cast speed.
Time to die.
Every 5 things. So even with this much cast speed, those snakes can just insta-kill you. A rare one with haste will just insta-kill you. And you wanna go in a direction that if you aggro ones far away and they start spitting, that you're not walking into the spit, because the spit will just insta-kill you. And don't take gold. Don't take gold on the way here, because when you die, you'll drop the gold, and you'll never get it back. You'll never get it back, man. It will take you to clear this zone on a thing which you have to do for the quest. It'll take you like 3 hours or more to get through this zone. But so you need cast speed gear to get here on Torment. Then I would have, these are the 3 chests. These can drop apparently up to level 58. They can drop Fanatic crafts, they can drop Glory. They can drop Fang. Obviously it's rare as fuck. I can't remember, I don't think I got Glory here. I don't think I got anything from these chests. I'm pretty sure I dropped Glory doing D level 16 with MF, killing Death Knights and the thing. So you start the run, you equip cast speed gear, you then go to town. I mean, you would have your MF gear, you would equip the MF gear, pop the chests, because in this game, MF works on the chests. Pick up the gold. This is good for gambling. but we'll talk about gambling in a second. And crafting. You can pick this up and salvage it all. This is the quickest way to get shit for crafting. But you won't get alchemy orbs here. They're very rare. They have to be level 45 items. And obviously pick up the potions so that you don't have to walk all the way. So you would stop right there if you're just farming chests. The chests are okay for some level 58 gear. So now we got to go back to town to put on our DPS gear. And get rid of... put our fucking pots back in the thing. So you have to have a tab for everything. Fuck, where was It's been so long since I've done this that I've forgotten how to do it. Put our DPS gear back on. Like, I would have as much gear in your inventory so you don't have to keep swapping like this. It's a pain in the ass. And obviously I would do this with MF gear. So put on your... You would be doing this with MF gear. Because again, the drops are so bad in this game, you have to kill shit with MF. So you gotta... To activate the mages, there's these floor switches and then there's actual switches. And this is a difficult fight for melee. It's difficult for anyone. So you would fight these guys with as much MF. You gotta trap him in a corner before you can kill him. And you would either be wearing MF. Okay, he's trapped. He's almost trapped. We've almost trapped him. I think now he would trap himself. Just before you kill him, or you're wearing the entire time, you get him down low, trap him in a corner so he can't escape. Then you would literally swap MF gear on, kill him, and get the drop. So that's the first mage. There's books in here, but you don't need that. There's a switch. And a lever. There's 3 mages, and then there's a 4th mage, and then the real fight starts. And this is a difficult fight. I'm using the best gear that I ever found in the game. You will have shittier gear when you're doing this. It is difficult. This is why this isn't the best run, especially for melee, because it's hard. So you would get him down, trap him. When he's low, swap to MF or already be wearing MF. Flick the switch. So first you fight all the mages separately like this. He's trapped. You would fight him, get him down low, swap to MF or already be wearing it, and then kill him. You might say these are shit drops, but this is only the first part of the run. So once you kill the 4 mages and do all the switches, the middle part opens up. Now there's this mage.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You gotta chase him, and then when he dies, the final fight starts. And these mages have random abilities like spawning skellies, so this fight can brick. If your damage is too shit, we missed a chance to trap him just then. So get your stacks, because when you kill him, buff up.
Time to die.
It's the real fight. All 4 mages at once. You want to be able to blast like 2 mages down real quick. Oh shit. Because the mages can respawn each other. Get them trapped. They've already respawned themselves. Keep your stacks up. Because you got to chase these fuckers around. You won't be able to fight all 4 at once like this. With bad gear. You will have to split them up. And they can tell. See, he's trapped. Go for him first. Fight both of them. Hit them both if you can. This is way harder with shitty gear and MF gear. Once you get the 4th one down low and trap him, swap to MF for the final kill, and that's the big drop at the end. So you would... This fight is way harder than I just showed because I'm wearing my fucking endgame Torment gear. You would be doing this with shittier gear like Fang. It's hard to even fight them, like 1 or 2 at a time. You would have to split them up. You can brick the fight because they spawn skellies, and the mages can respawn each other. Sometimes the mages just keep respawning, and like the fight goes on for like 20 minutes or more. And also when they respawn, it's hard to keep track of which one is the last one. Because the last one is the one that triggers the drop. And if you lose track of which one is the last one, you might kill it without swapping to MF. Because this is lots of LE damage. Wearing MF gear, you're going to have real shit resistances. And all that LE damage can just insta-kill you. And if you die, the fight resets and you have to start again. Everything gets full health. So you want to be in DPS. It's a hard fight. You need to be in DPS gear. Kill 3 out of 4 mages. And then on the last mage, trap him, get him down to 10%, swap to MF. You get this big drop with full MF. It's not easy to do. I did this a lot. These guys still never dropped anything good for me. So this fight is hard. It can go for 20 plus minutes. And I never got anything good from it. But these guys can theoretically drop good items. But I don't think it was worth it because you're not getting EXP for this. It's a hard fight. It takes time. But again, if you're on the verge of quitting and rage quitting, you have to swap what you're doing. So you'll farm caves, get nothing for ages, want to quit, then go do D level 16, do that until you want to quit, then do mage runs until you want to mage runs or just the chests until you want to quit, then do gambling. So all the time you're collecting gold as well. So now we'll talk about gambling. So Geed, this is the gambler. What my thoughts was, I barely got to Torment. I can't kill anything. I want to punch a hole through my computer. Maybe my only option is gambling. Gambling is, with infinite gambling, gear should be deterministic, right? As long as you keep gambling, you should eventually find it, right? And if you just gamble until the end of time, I should find the gear that I need. That's what the thought process was. Like, I literally can't kill anything. I want to quit. I guess maybe I'll just gamble. So we tried. I thought maybe gambling was the only option. But it's not the case, unfortunately. I gambled a lot. I never found anything. And that was target farming this sword, rune sword. And this is where I found, my theory is that you have to be plus 10 to find the item. So if you go on the website and find Fang, Fang is Required level 43. I started gambling before level 53, and I never found anything. And I gambled like hundreds of millions of gold. Like, I literally thought this was my only option, because killing mobs is so slow, you can barely kill anything. You kill them, they don't even drop items. Like, it was a fucking nightmare. So I thought, maybe I just have to gamble. So I gambled a lot. I never found anything gambling. But when I got to level 53, because, like I said, you would do some caves until you want to rage quit. You would do some D level 16 until you rage quit. You would do some chest runs. Chest runs are good for gold, because those 3 chests with MF drop like 6+ rares. You can sell them for 50k each. I would gamble once I had like 3 or 4 million gold. I would do a bunch of gambling. I would do mage runs. I would alternate between all these things. I never found anything. But eventually I gambled Fang, and I'm pretty sure I was level 53. And that makes me think you can't gamble anything until you're plus 10 levels. That would mean to gamble Viz Sword, it's level 47 requirement. You need to be 57. We're still not 57. I don't plan on leveling to 57 because I'm so over this. I don't know if it's true. But we didn't gamble Fang until 53. I gambled like 5 of these. 5. You have to gamble like 200 plus rune swords to get a Fang. 200 plus, 200 or 300 I think, to get a Fang. I got 5 of them, but I never got a Viz. And that makes me think you have to be level plus 10. So for any of the level 50 gear, you'd have to be level 60. And you are never getting to level 60 in this game. And I think we said we never found any level 50 gear. I actually lied. We found fucking this. We found Griswold's Scepter. This is a worthless item. And we actually found 2 of these, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we found 2 of these. I don't know where they are though. There's one here. There's one here. We found 2 of these. And it's set, right? Isn't set rarer than unique? Like, I wanted fucking... What's it called? Clubs. I wanted Might of Zaka. This is one of the 3 items. Viz Sword, Might of Zaka, and Redeemer, they are the only 3 weapons that you'll kill respawning skellies faster than they get spawned. We never found any of them. We found 2 of these, man. A completely worthless item. This is unusable. No ITD, you'll never hit anything with it. Shit damage, and it's a shit set. Completely worthless item. But going back to gambling, so you wanna park yourself like this on the diagonally to the left, and then you can just click on him. I'm just clicking the mouse to instantly refresh it. Quickly, you can just do this. It's refreshing every time. And then you want to unequip all your decks so that the item that you're looking for, most likely a rune sword, appears in red. So when you look at the screen, you can more quickly see the red items. I was gambling rune swords for ages. Then I tried divine scepters for ages, and I never got anything except Fang. And I think it's because of the plus 10 level. So for Fang, that's not a rune sword. Eventually you'll know what it looks like. You'll just be sitting here like this, You're looking for red rune swords. Obviously you can do this with any item, but the most important is the fucking weapon, right? You just sit here like this until a rune sword appears. No, these aren't rune swords. And you can see it takes fucking a while to even get one rune sword. And you need to gamble like 300 of them. Or more. So we just do this until we find a rune sword. Like sometimes it's a fucking nightmare, man. Like everything in this game is an absolute fucking nightmare, man. Like this seems worse. Like you try to record it, it would just never show a rune sword. Like with this positioning, I just have to double click to refresh it. It makes it a lot easier. What is going on here? This has never happened before. Like we literally can't even get one, man. Like this is fucking insane. Because there's two, remember there's normal items, then there's tier 2, and they look the same. Like I'm wondering if I'm just not seeing them, but like I don't believe that. These are not, those are ancient swords. Like this is insane, man. Like he's trying to record it, it won't even spawn one. It's spawning divine scepters, which are usually even more rare than rune swords. Like these are battle swords or long swords. This is not a rune sword. Is my dex just too high? My dex is 92, it's not bad. Like these are broadswords, man. I don't want to drop my belt and then drop all the gear, man. Do I just have too much dicks now? I don't want to drop my phone. Fuck it. Maybe we had too much dicks on? Still no red. Like these are broadswords. Like usually I'm wearing MF gear when I'm doing this, not because it matters, but it has less dicks. Maybe we just had too much dicks? Like this is fucking insane, man. Like we're getting divine scepters, just not rune swords. But again, this is what you have to do, man. It's a fucking nightmare. Okay, here we go, rune sword. If I put this belt on... so we had too much dicks. So we were wearing DPS gear. So we just had too much dicks. So with less dicks, rune swords are 88. So they'll be red and it'll be faster for you to see them. Because you're trying to get Fang. Fang is the only realistic thing that you're going to get. And now comes the trick. Usually to gamble you would need gold, right? That's like the idea. It's 152k per rune sword that you gamble, but you sell them back. The cap is 50k, so every 50k sells, you get an extra gamble back. But we learned from the Discord that although these items are masked in the window, see how it has required level 35? That's the base for a rune sword. When this is a unique or a set, that required level, it will still look like this, but the required level will change. So to know that this is a Fang, required level would be 43. If we go back to the swords, Fang is required level 43. This is 35. This is not a Fang. So you would not click this. And it would cost 152k. And I can confirm that this works because I learned about this while I was still gambling. And we found another Fang by seeing that it was 43 here in the menu. So you don't even need gold to gamble anything. You just need time. You need at least gold for one. So you would need 152k. But you would see it. So that's the trick to getting a Fang. And obviously that'll work on any item. So like advanced gambling, obviously he moves or sometimes. Advanced gambling would be checking items that you want, level requirement, and then refreshing. And you don't even need gold. Like originally I would save up like 5 million of gold and then gamble for however long it took and then go farm and do whatever. You don't even need gold. The problem is, I don't believe you can gamble level 50 items. I believe that you have to be plus 10 levels of whatever the level requirement here. So you can't gamble Viz until, I believe, level 57. I'm not going to get to level 57 to confirm that. And then for the other two, like you need Viz or you need Might of Zaka or Redeemer to clear Terra Domain. This is level 50. This is also level 50. So I believe you need to be level 60 to gamble this. But I can't confirm that, and I sure as hell ain't getting to level 60. And I don't believe anyone has gotten to 60 legit. And no one on the Discord can talk that they've gambled anything. And I don't believe anyone who says they've gotten to level 60. So like, yeah, like good luck. So yeah, that's gambling. You don't actually need gold. You need to be plus 10. And you can see the item in the window based on level requirement. So theoretically, you can eventually get it, but like in practice, like good luck. So yeah, that's MFing. So you got cave runs, you've got D level 16, you got chest and mage runs, and then you've got gambling. And it's so miserable. When you want to quit, just swap what you're doing and keep going. And then obviously,
hello, my friend. Stay
we talked about
listen.
Crafting. So we picked up the best thing for crafting is those chests, but you won't get alchemy boxes. I don't want to accidentally salvage. MF with stats, but no crit. Like, it's not very good. So we didn't get any from there. hoard all this shit here. But yeah, so crafting, we already said, you need Azure. Azure mostly comes from blue items, and you don't get much of it. You need fucking 14. And then Alchemist boxes. And like, your inventory is tiny and it's usually full of pots. So the idea that you're picking up 2 items, going to town, salvage, go back, it's a fucking nightmare, man. And then obviously you don't get perfect gems all the time. Like, crafting is a fucking nightmare. And then these alchemist boxes, like, items have to be like level requirement 45 to have a chance at getting these. A full clear of Terra Domain will get you 0 to 4 of these. You need 2 of them per craft, and usually the craft is dog shit. So like, the idea that you're just gonna craft is a fucking meme. And you can't get Fanatic until hell. And like, we never even found Radiant, which is max res. We found, I'm pretty sure we found Brilliant in hell, but it's dog shit. And it requires silver oil. And like, getting crafting mats in hell is even worse. Like, it's max res, but like, the gear is fucking terrible. So like, the idea that you would craft these shitty res things, like for that guy, like, I just don't believe it. And like, we never found Conqueror's chest, and we're obviously 56. Like, we played this a lot, man. And like, you can't, after Nightmare, you need ITD, ignore target defense, because that ignores their chance to hit, but it also ignores their fizz resistance. So like, you can make like nice rare weapons, but they'll never have ITD, so they're worthless. So like, that axe that we made did less damage than fucking Zaka, because it has no ITD and it has no fizz damage reduction. And like, we never used this. I don't think we found upgrade unique weapon until fucking Torment. There's like an axe that had the Mangler. We never tried that, but like, you'll never find this shit. And upgrading rares, we didn't find this until, I don't think we found that until Torment. So like, the idea that you're gonna like craft shit, like, is a fucking meme, man. Like, it's an absolute nightmare, man. And like, I can't even believe that we did it. And I don't believe anyone else can do it. And me telling you all of this, even me telling you this, like, I don't think you could do it. But yeah, so I think that's about it. That's the summary of fucking Belzebub. It was a fucking nightmare. The mod's been around for like 10-15 years. No one's done it. No one will ever do it. And yeah. So what's next? We'll always play a gauntlet, but there might never be a gauntlet, and it might not be. There might never be in a gauntlet again, or it might not line up with our break. We might do the TBC thing, but we haven't even started, and we're going back to work for another 2 weeks. So, but there's nothing else to play at the moment, so we might still do it. We might just even do just one dungeon. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. There's way more stuff we would say if we could stream. But yeah, I think that's it. until the next time, I guess. Goodbye.